Greetings, Cubs. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. And when I tell you it took great effort to be here with y'all today, because your girl woke up, did not take her medicine, and I pretty much spent the entire morning procrastinating. And yeah, I didn't want to do it because I'm way too distracted. But I'm here. I made it. And so we're going to start off today's readings. I'm going to start off today's readings with the Tao, Luhan, and Lei, and get into how they are feeling about Kris. I'm going to ask the same question as well towards the end and ask to see if they knew about Kris's habits or his behaviors. I'm not going to give any specific time frame, but just basically if they knew about it before it came to a head, which is now. What else do I want to ask? Oh yeah, so I want you guys to leave in the comment section before I continue. I want to know your votes. Cast your votes. Did you think Tao, Luhan, or Lei knew about the person that Kris was before this started going down in China? So before it started getting really big, do you think that these three knew about it? If you do, tell me, like, when did you think they found out about it? Do you think they found about it many years ago, like from EXO days, or do you think they found out about it further, like closer to now, or just when whole China line left EXO? I want to know. Just give me y'all opinions on stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Tao. I want to see what Tao is feeling. Or how he feels. Okay, it's upside down. How he feels about Kris and everything that's going on. Help from above. Courage and temptation. Surrender. I think I'm gonna pull another card. Resilience. Crazy. So that's interesting because I'm still kind of trying to figure out exactly what side Tao is on right now, because I feel like there's almost a little bit of conflicting energy of hoping that the victims have courage to kind of keep coming forward. But then I also feel like there is some talking about Kris's form of temptation. I also see surrender, so this could also be talking about Kris, like him wanting Kris to go ahead and surrender. But then we also have resilience, so this could also be talking about Kris being resistant and resilient towards everything that's been thrown at him, regardless of if it's, proven to be true or not. Help from above. I wonder if that's like more people coming in, and he's like seeing more people coming in and kind of confessing about their issues or their situation with Kris themselves. So I wonder, I'm like kind of mixed here because I really don't know. It's like half and half. Like I really feel like on one end he wants like for the victims to go ahead and come out and talk about things and say what happened, but then on the other end there's like this, I feel like there's like this hope, and I could be misinterpreting it, but I feel like there's a sense of like hope that it's not true, or hope that like maybe things will hold out a little longer. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'm going to use my tarot deck to go into more detail. So yeah. How does Tao feel about Kris after finding, or how did he feel about Kris after finding out about what he's done? Okay, that was unintentional. So I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, that I didn't do. So let's go ahead and... Not me leaning all up in this. But wow. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Tao, which is weird to me, because Tao usually kind of is up there talking about all this feminist stuff and all of that. But I low-key feel like Tao is kind of still rooting for Kris. I see that, like, for him, he's kind of like, you know, oh, but Kris was, you know, I guess kind and compassionate, and, you know, now the High Priestess is in reverse. So I do feel like it was something that was hidden from Tao for a while. Like, I don't think Tao knew. Yeah, I don't think Tao knew. I think Tao found out. But we also have the balancing act. And I don't know, again, if this is according to how he sees Kris, like almost like being one way in front of him or others and another way behind scenes. Or if it's more like you could have chosen what you wanted to do and your priorities were not straight. Oh. Okay, so he acknowledges that we have the Nine of Needles and the Knight of Needles. The Nine of Needles is in reverse and the Knight of Needles is upright. He definitely acknowledges Kris's wrongdoings. And I also see with this, it's difficult for him to let go. And we also have coping that's standing out here. It's like, you know what I think it is for Tao? Tao has not found, what is the word I'm looking for? Is it solace? It's something like when you have not found your it's like when something happens and you have not gotten your peace, like you are not at peace with the ending result of something. Like there is something that he did not complete in his journey with Kris, and I think at this point he knows that he can't do that because of everything that's going down. So there are a lot of regrets coming from Tao. And I think there are a lot of things that unfinished business that he had with Kris, like things that he wanted to say, things that he wanted to do, even probably make up. I feel like there are a lot of things that he wanted to do. And with this going down, he knows that he's not going to be able to do that. So it's just like, even memories of a friend is now like this person is a monster. Then it's like all of those things that he may have wanted, because I feel like there's some apologies that Tao wanted to make, or like there are some things that Tao wanted to say to Kris, some things that he wants to get off his chest, some closure is what I was looking for. He wanted to achieve some form of closure with Kris about something. And he was not able to do that before this happened. So I feel that there's a lot of regret. There's also a lot of almost hope, like a low-key hope. Like I hope this is just going to end up being a scandal. Like I hope for the best. I do hope for something to happen and maybe this will go away. But also there is also proudness of victims having the courage to come out and say and do what they have to do, and also him wanting Kris to surrender and give himself up. and stop being so resilient. So I think Tao is pretty mixed here. I think by the end he wants, yeah, because even Unstoppable is over that, because he's like, he doesn't understand. I guess Kris must still be like in some form of fighting, or maybe it's him who's still kind of hoping for something to turn out differently. But Tao didn't get closure for something in his relationship with Kris, and he's hanging on to it. It's something that he's hanging on to it. So now I'm going to ask the big question for Tao. You guys remember to cast your vote. Hopefully I get an answer. I cannot guarantee that I'll get a yes or no, but we'll see. Remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. I do not know these idols, and I'm not trying to force my opinion or my readings onto their real life situation. So understand that. Take the readings with a grain of salt. My intention is not to spread lies or deceit, and my intention is also not to tell you that anything here is a fact. I just enjoy doing my readings, and I tell you what I see and feel. So, with that being said, I don't want to see arguments like, oh my God, you lied. Oh my God, I did not lie. I just did my reading and let you guys know what I particularly saw. So, if you're uncomfortable with that, please go ahead. Feel free to do your own reading and post it. Or, just wait for the news articles. Those are the best and more reliable. Okay. So, let's see. Did Tao... Okay, wow.
It's 12 o'clock.
Okay. I couldn't even get the question out. So, I asked if Tao knew about it. I asked if Tao knew about what happened before it blew up, and it's kind of similar to exactly what I thought or said before, and I immediately forgot what I may have said before, but I'll just read to you what I see. I think that Tao's intuition told him there was something wrong with Kris. I think intuitively he knew. But I also feel like Tao, he's like, he didn't really have anything to really go off of. I definitely think Tao intuitively knew. But even with it ending with communicating clearly, like, because there were times, and with compromise and recovery, it's like times where he's like, nope, see, that don't sit right for me, and then boom, something else happens, and this is like, okay, well, I guess that's cleared up. Like, it's kind of like there was this back and forth for him where he couldn't actually pinpoint what was going on or what wasn't. Again, I'm not sure about this time frame of when he was feeling like this. I do feel like it's maybe a little bit earlier of around like after he went to China. Tao, like maybe a little earlier. Yeah, but there is some back and forths where him like thinking something is wrong or believing in something and then either being brushed under the rug, or like maybe like it was something proven to be wrong, or maybe him feeling like he misinterpreted something. So either way, it's like it got to a point where he decided to trust Kris or trust in just trusting his friend regardless. And I also feel like he knew that was a risk to take. And at this point, like, he's sort of in a state of, not at this point, but I would say that he was constantly in a state of kind of bouncing back from truth and lies, in between what he sees and what he feels and what is actually, what happened. So, yeah, I think I'm going to say that he didn't know, but he knew. Does that make sense? Like, when you like, there's nothing that can prove as a fact that something is happening, but you're like, no, I know, because of the way you act or the way you move is weird to me. So I can't like say, like, I think you're this type of person because of the way you move, but there is nothing, and no one actually claimed that this thing happened until, it blew up. So, like, and I'm not saying that's what actually happened. I'm just saying that that's like the thought process. Oh my God. Last, we have communicate clearly, which also is going into what I was saying. Like, I don't think anything connected for him until later on in the years. I don't think anything actually connected for him. And even with this communication out, like I said, there were some things that Tao wanted to say to Kris that he didn't get closure on. So he ends up kind of flip-flopping, even with the scale of justice, kind of flip-flopping on, like, you know, wanting justice for the people who came forward and was brave enough to confess what happened to them, being shocked about it, and also kind of wanting it to not be real because it's someone that you knew or someone that you were close to, and there were things that you didn't get to finish. So I think Tao was in a kind of potentially in an awkward place or an uncomfortable place, but I do think Tao is going to very clearly come to, I think he's going to come to a very clear what's the word I'm looking for, a clear stance or decision, like stance on whatever is going on, if he didn't already say anything about it. In fact, I kind of want to look up Tao after this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if Tao said anything after I do all my readings for today. But that's what I see for Tao. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. Remember, guys, I did not take my medicine today, so your girl is not concentrated as well as she should be. But yeah, I'm going to move on because my patience is very thin right now for no reason. I probably should just cut these up into 3 videos, actually. Like 3, I'm not doing that. Y'all are seeing this ADHD at work. I don't know what to do. The camera's rolling and I'm like, I'm not trying to cut it. Like, I probably should do Tao, Luhan, and Lei, like, separately, but at the same time, I'm going on to Luhan now.